Welcome to today's Speak Out home practice session. I'm Sarah Deasing. I'm a speech language pathologist and certified Speak Out provider. These exercises are for people with Parkinson's and related disorders. The Speak Out therapy program is to regain and retain speech and swallowing by working one-on-one with a certified Speak Out provider and doing your daily Speak Out exercises. Let's begin by smiling with intent. Excellent. And let's take a sip with intent. Parkinson Voice Project developed the Speakout therapy program. So in the Speakout therapy program, we do everything with intent. Let's begin with our first exercise. Stretching and projecting. Me, me, my, mo, moo. Sending your voice forward. Me, me, my, mo, moo. Speak out more. Me, me, my, mo, moo. Speak out into the next room. Me, me, my, mo, moo. Last one, make it your best one with intent. Me, me, my, mo, moo. Excellent. Take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. The next exercise is the exercise. So open your mouth, get ready with intent, and project out that So we want a clear and not So we do not want the second one. And how do you get that first By using intent. Speak out. With intent. Get ready. Speak out. Last one, speak out more. Let's do a short, strong for 5 seconds. Very good. Take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. The next exercise is the glide exercise. You're going to speak out your then gliding up, stopping, doing your again and gliding all the way down. We're speaking out the whole time with intent. Speak out that using intent the whole time. Speak out. Speak out. Putting your voice forward. Last one. Make it your best one. Take a sip with intent. Swallow with intent. Let's count on purpose, starting with 1, connecting the numbers together. 1, 2, 3. Speak out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go backwards, starting with 12. Speak out. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's count backwards with more intent, starting at 12. With intent, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. Today's topic session is castles. So hopefully a fun topic that makes you think of fairy tales or medieval times. Read each sentence 2 times. Use more intent the second time, emphasizing the highlighted words. Speak out. Castles were built for protection. Speak out. Castles were built for protection. Speak out more. They had thick walls, towers, and moats. With intent. They had thick walls, towers, and moats. Speak out. Castles became symbols of power and wealth. Don't trail off. With intent. Castles became symbols of power and wealth. Speak out. Today, we think of castles as places far, far away. With more intent. Today, we think of castles as places far, far away. Now, maybe you live in a place near a castle. Maybe it's not so far, far away. Tell me in the chat. The chat is to the right of your Speak Out home practice session. So it is available even after our broadcast. So put in the chat, what is a castle that you have been to? If it's asking you to put in your name, you can put your first name and where you're from. I'd be Sarah from Texas. Let's take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. For the conversation exercise, describe the images with intent. So this is me at a castle in Casentino, Italy. So this is a castle where Dante said that he wrote a portion of the Inferno from this castle. So I thought that was pretty cool. Describe the scene with intent. I could do a whole session just on this. So the inside of the castle was wood, and so that had rotted and fallen away, and then it was rebuilt. The levels were rebuilt inside that stone castle. So pretty cool. Now here is a famous castle we're going to read about in our bonus reading. So please describe this fairy tale winter scene with intent. Do you know where this castle is? If not, take your best guess with intent. If you said Germany, you are correct. And I couldn't resist it. One more. Tell me with intent. What is this scene? What does it look like? What do you see? A picturesque fairy tale castle, that's for sure, that I would love to go visit one day. Take a sip with intent and swallow with intent. Next is Dr. Boon's words. We are practicing our swallow by emphasizing those G's, K's, and NG's with intent. Speak out. Gu, la, gang, ga, ga. Gu, la, gang, ga, ga. Ku, ka, mang, gu, ka. Ku, ka, mang, gu, ka. Gangla, gangla. Ku, kla, ku, kla. That is Dr. Boon's nonsense words. If you would like to learn more about that, Samantha has done Speak Out sessions about Dr. Boon. So he is the speech language pathologist that figured out the concept of intent and how it helps people with Parkinson's. So that's the exercise we just did is one that he created as well. It is time for the bonus reading. Read the passage 2 times, use more intent the second time, emphasize those highlighted words. So let's practice saying the name of the castle with intent. It is Neuschwanstein with intent. Neuschwanstein. So this was the castle in the picture. If you guessed that, you are correct. Neuschwanstein Castle. Speak out. Neuschwanstein Castle is a fairy tale castle in Bavaria, Germany. It was built in the 19th century by King Ludwig II. It was the inspiration for the castles in Disney's theme parks. Speak out more. Neuschwanstein Castle is a fairy tale castle in Bavaria, Germany. It was built in the 19th century by King Ludwig II. It was the inspiration for the castles in Disney's theme parks. Thank you for joining me for today's Speak Out home practice session on castles. Thank you so much for supporting the holiday challenge. We are so thankful for you and for your generosity this holiday season. Go ahead and practice your Speak Out today by speaking out every word with intent. Maybe you learned something new today. Maybe you want to learn more about castles. Go ahead and share something that you've learned, because who doesn't love castles? And do it with intent. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Let's go through the rest of our day to speak, live, and maybe be a little bit like royalty with intent.